Hello and welcome to Simon's Trading Channel. My name's Simon and this is my daily Bitcoin price action analysis. Hope you're all well and happy Monday to you. A bit late in the day for me doing the video because I had a crazy busy day, but I hope you've had a good, oh, I've got an itchy nose. I hope you've had a good day, good start to the week. And because it's the start of a week, it means we've got a weekly closure on the weekly time frame. And before I jump straight into the price action, I just want to remind you I'm not a financial advisor, it's not financial advice. All right, so we're also going to do a check-in on the momentum as it's the beginning of the week. And if I can get my mouse to work, which doesn't want to play. Why don't you want to play, mouse? Oh, there we are, it's woken up again now. And just zoom into the weekly time frame. You can see yesterday's weekly closure, which was basically where I was on the weekend. And then today has been a good day for the greens, as they say. So can't comment on this weekly candle at the moment because it's only Monday. But yeah, nice bullish closure from last week, which was expected. The writing was on the wall on that front. So that's interesting. It's also now, as per my video yesterday, I was talking about breaking out of the range in a meaningful way, and it certainly has done it. So definitely made a new all-time high, and looks like there's probably more upside to this move. If you want to check in on yesterday's video, excuse me, I was talking about comparing previous reclamations of the all-time highs, going back years historically, and how following that, when there was a bullish move through the all-time high, there was a sequence of weeks following that which were all green. So if history repeats itself, or not repeats itself, but in any way resembles the past, then you would expect some follow through on this upside move on the weekly time frame. All right, just checking in on momentum with the RSI here. You can see this still isn't a local high yet, but the RSI is clear of the previous RSI. So there's no deviation, no bearish deviation on the RSI. So that also looks good for more upside on the higher time frames. All right, zooming in, I'll show you what those little lines are all about at the top. So zooming in to, I'll take the RSI off now, I don't need it. So zooming into the 4-hour time frame, still got an itchy nose. And you can see I've drawn on a little range, although I'm not convinced this is going to be the range yet because it's just been upside. But what I've got is a wick high from that 4-hour candle, which basically coming in at 73,000. I've then got the breakout of the previous range at 70 pretty much thousand, and the midpoint obviously 71.5. Now that's clearly continuation of the ongoing bullish uptrend down to the 4-hour. On the 15-minute, it's more the same. There probably is a bit more of an obvious range setting itself in on the 15-minute. So you can see here, so just to explain the range again, there was this wick high, this local high, followed by an impulsive move breaking through the top of that previous range. And so this is now my line of randomness that represents support to the price action. I've got a kind of very lower time frame resistance line on, but you know, until there's more price action within this range, it's not really a range yet, but I'm just doing it as a preliminary range for now. It may well just be broken with another bullish move to the upside. But if there is price action to the downside on the lower time frames, that'll make it more legitimately a range. So again, I've got the range high coming in 73, the range low at 70,000, and then the mid at 71.5, literally 50%. And you can see that does kind of represent where the price action's been since effectively this morning at 7 a.m. when that bullish candle broke out of the previous range and indeed confirmed a new all-time high. So where am I on time? 5 minutes in. Okay, it's probably going to be a pretty short video today because there's been some significant upside, but it's all in trend, right? At the moment, there's nothing kind of new to speak of with regards to ranges or trends, apart from what I already have done. So yeah, 50-minute time frame, still in an uptrend. It's not inconceivable if it doesn't just break. Whoa, didn't want to do that. What's that random blue line doing there? I wanted to do this. There's my trusty trend line. It's not inconceivable. Reminds me of that great film, Princess Bride. I don't know if any of you guys have seen it. It's a great film, man. And the villain has this weird habit of just defining everything that he doesn't like as inconceivable. But anyway, it wouldn't be inconceivable, saying it too many times now, for, potentially something like this. Yeah, so there was a trend line there with picking out these higher lows. This isn't really valid yet, but if the price did do this sort of thing, oh, not that last bit. Ignore that last bit. That was me miscuing. Then, that would confirm this more as a range for, who knows how long. And it would also confirm that this trend line was broken only on the lower time frames, though, and potentially a sequence of lower highs rather than a sequence of higher lows. But that's me trying to predict the future. And to be honest, I'm not very good at predicting the future because I haven't quite perfected my time machine. So it's just for a bit of fun rather than anything else. I'll get rid of it for now. I'll leave that trend line on, but there's no evidence for that trend line yet. It's just me sort of playing around a little bit. So yeah, currently, you're not going to be short in this market. Well, I'm not going to be. You can do whatever you want. But this doesn't look like shortable price action to me at this point. Who knows what it'll look like in the morning? I certainly don't. But yeah, more upside with closures above 73. This midpoint starts to become relevant as price traces down to it, and certainly probably hourly, but definitely 4-hour closure below there. Then I would expect a revisit of this previous range high, which is coming in at pretty much 70,000. All right, you guys have whatever's left of your Monday. Enjoy it, and do me a favor, if you've enjoyed this video, if you found it useful, just in any way it's brought a smile to your face or made you think, that's interesting, then please like and subscribe to the channel. It is a new channel, so the more subscribers and likes I get, the better. But if you haven't liked it, then please don't subscribe and don't come back tomorrow because I'll be doing it all again. All right, take care, and I'll see you on Tuesday.